Good morning, guys. It is November 11th. It's a Monday, and I'm gonna be heading to Boston today. So it's about 8:15, 8:30 right now. Yeah, 8:15, and I have to take an exam at 9:30 this morning. It was scheduled for tomorrow, but that's when my interview is, so I'm taking it early and then I'm going right to the airport. So I figured I'd bring you guys along with me to my trip to Boston. I am interviewing at Tufts Dental School, so I'm really excited about that, and I'll definitely share that whole experience with you guys. A little insight into my morning studying. Whiteboards are really helpful for me, and then I'm just kind of doing one last read through from our review session that I went to. After that, I'm going to drive over to the exam because I don't know where the room is because I'm taking it in our TA's office and I've never been in that building. So I'm going to get there pretty early to make sure I can find it and everything. But yeah, I will check in with you guys probably at the airport or in my car after the exam, something like that. Hey guys, we made it to Boston! Yay! These rooms are literally beautiful. This is like a very nice hotel, so I'm not surprised, but this is really nice if you were here for like a long weekend to have a microwave. And the view is so pretty. Such a cute city. Love it. Okay, so I'm about to order some Uber Eats right now, and then I'm gonna fill you guys in on everything that happened. Like, it wasn't anything crazy, but it's just really late, and I'll tell you guys why it's really late in a second. My first Uber Eatsing experience, I literally feel like Brooke Michio, and I'm using her code, so I'm giving her some money, but it also saved me $7, so I was like, okay, yes, we gotta do that. But yeah, so I just ordered it. It's supposed to be here by 8:10. They bring it right to my hotel door. It does not get better than that, but all right, I'm gonna fill you guys in on all the traveling stuff. I didn't film at the Detroit airport because there's people everywhere, and that's uncomfortable. Let's start from the beginning. I took my exam at 9:30. I finished it at 10:15, so it took me 45 minutes. We get an hour and 20, so that was really good. That's, I think, a sign that I did well if I finished it a lot faster than the allotted time. But yeah, so I finished my exam and then I got in the car, grabbed gas and Jimmy John's drive-thru because I had a feeling I wouldn't be eating till late, and it's currently 7:40 like I said. Oh no, it's 7:10. It's not that late, but it's 7:10 like I said, and yeah, I just ordered food. I was gonna walk somewhere to get food, but because of daylight savings, it gets dark so early, I just felt a little sketched out. And the place that I wanted to go to Maggiano's, which is like half a mile from here, a mile. I'm staying at the Doubletree Hilton, downtown Boston. It's like right across the street from Tufts Dental School, so that's why I'm staying here. And I wanted to stay here because they have like a fitness facility and stuff that I'm gonna use tonight and possibly before the interview. I don't have to be there till 9. But like that's like when they start, so I want to get there at like probably 8:15. I don't really know what's appropriate. Usually they tell you check-in starts at this time, interview starts at this time, but they didn't. They just said like interview day starts at 9, but get there early. That's all they said was early, so I'll probably get there like 8:15. But anyways, I keep getting sidetracked, so I hope you guys are enjoying all this info. But so snowstorm was happening, and I left East Lansing to go to the Detroit airport, which is usually an hour-and-a-half drive. It took me like 2 hours-ish, so I got there at 12:30, parked my car, went to the airport, whatever. I was already checked in, security was super fast. I was at my gate by like 1:10, super quick, and then my flight was supposed to board at 1:30, but it didn't board until 3 p.m. No, my flight was supposed to board at 1:30. It didn't board until 3:30. We left at 4:30 because they had to like de-ice the plane and stuff, which I totally understand. Like, I'm not complaining, but this is why I wanted an early flight, so that I could get here at a reasonable time and not be exhausted or stressed or anything. Like, some people come in morning of interviews, which I just think is bonkers, because you would have to get there at like 5 a.m. to feel comfortable. And then what time did you leave your hometown? Like 1 in the morning? Like, I get that it's expensive and you might not have the finances right now, but if you can find anyone to like loan you the money during the admissions process to like stay the night before an interview, I think it's the best thing to do if you do have that option. Obviously I'm staying somewhere pretty nice just because, like I said, I'm looking at this all as like an investment, and I'm gonna be reimbursing said parties later on. But there is a hostel right across the street from the dental school that I'm very comfortable with. Hostels, don't get me wrong. I stayed in a bunch on study abroad. If you want to watch the study abroad vlogs, they'll be up here. But yeah, I'm very comfortable with hostels, but I just really wanted to stay here and have my own space, eat my food, go to the gym. See, but the thing is, I was supposed to get in at 3:30 to be at the hotel by 4, and then I would have had from 4 to like 8 p.m. to explore the city and get all this cute vlog footage for you guys. But here we are. It's pitch black out, a little chilly, and I don't know if I'm gonna go do anything, and I feel bad. I don't want to like disappoint you guys, but I do have 2 vlogs from when I came to Boston in March last year because I wanted to check out the city to see if I wanted to apply to dental schools here. So I did a lot of cool stuff then with my mom and my sister. So I will put those 2 videos in the description, just like Boston 1 and 2 pretty much is what they're called. They're really, really fun. I'm proud of them, and I had such a great time visiting the city, and I know I would love living here. So I'm hoping that the interview goes really well. So just to be fully transparent with you guys, I don't think I'm gonna go do anything, which feels like such a waste. But tomorrow the interview, like I said, like the day starts at 9 a.m. There's a tour of the school, some information sessions, you get to talk to students, and then you're interviewed, which I believe is a 2-on-1 from what I've researched. So it's like a student and a faculty, and it seems to be pretty simple, straightforward, conversational. But I do want to do some prepping tonight. They have a written supplemental, which is different, that I have to fill out. And then I also want to just check out their website, mission statement, if they have any videos or anything, just kind of see what they're all about. Again, I have researched them before, but refresh everything. That way I have stuff to ask them about, that I seem educated on the school and interested, because I am very interested. I know Tufts is an amazing school, so I'm very lucky to be here, and I'm excited for the interview tomorrow. So the interview ends at around 2, which usually means 3 because they usually get out late. I don't know, we'll see. And then they said not to schedule anything home until 5:30 or later, just because of traffic getting places. They didn't want anyone to feel rushed. But like I said, I wanted to get here early enough the day before, so today's Monday. But I really did not care when I went home. Like, I didn't want to stay multiple nights because that's another hotel fee, which is, they're so expensive. But I didn't care what time I flew home Tuesday, like just whatever would be cheapest. So cheapest is obviously kind of inconvenient, like late at night. So my flight leaves at basically 10 p.m. and I get into Detroit at 12:15 a.m. Wednesday morning, I guess you could call it. And I'm just gonna stay at my like home, my parents' house in like the suburbs of Detroit, because that's a 30-minute drive from the airport. And then I'll go back to school on Wednesday morning before my class. That's just easier than doing an hour-and-a-half drive at 12:30 in the morning. Like, that's really unnecessary, to be honest. And then I get to see my puppy, so I'll try to put a clip of her in at the end for you guys. So gotta stay tuned to see Gracie, but she might be asleep. I don't know, we'll see. Well, you'll see. But anyways, I'm gonna sit here, and I also have an exam Thursday. I don't know if I mentioned that. My grandmother passed away, so I had to move an interview that was last week, and I had to move some exams and all kinds of things, which was totally fine. I just wanted to be with my family. But yeah, so that was definitely really sad. But I guess the reason I'm saying that is that I moved this exam that I'm going to be taking this Thursday. It was supposed to be last Friday, but so I'm taking it late, whereas I took this immuno exam a day early. But I guess that doesn't really matter. Anyways, I have an exam Thursday, and I need to study for that because I didn't have time to study because I was obviously busy with my family for a while there. So I haven't really studied much. But yeah, tomorrow after the interview, it's supposed to be like rainy and snowy, but I'm hoping it's not too bad. So maybe I can like go to a little coffee shop or something after the interview before I go to the airport. I don't know. I don't know if I should get to the airport right away and just sit there. I want to like explore a little bit. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't really want to walk around the city in my suit like in the pouring rain or something. So yeah, really just dependent on the weather, what I do tomorrow. And if I don't do anything, just know that I had intentions, but the delay with the snow, and then tomorrow bad weather in Boston. So it might just be me chilling and studying and getting stuff done. But hey, that's real life, and that's what happens when you apply during undergrad, not taking a gap year. You have school to do. So yes, I'm gonna study until my food gets here, I think, or possibly do the research on Tufts and then vice versa. And then I am gonna use the gym later. And yeah, I did post on my Instagram to see if you guys had any questions about like interviews and stuff. I'm gonna be making 2 videos for sure. I'm doing Vlogmas. I don't know if I told you guys that yet. I'm doing Vlogmas, but I'm not gonna do daily vlogs during December because I think that'd get really boring and repetitive because I don't do that much exciting stuff over winter break. But anytime I am doing anything exciting, I'll vlog it for you guys. But I have a whole upload schedule planned out with like the rest of my study abroad vlogs, some sit down videos, apartment tours, like all these super fun things. So I'm really excited. But 2 of those videos are gonna be about interviews, presuming that I hopefully get in somewhere. This is my 4th out of 5 interviews. It was gonna be my 5th, but like I said, I had to move the one from a week ago. I'm doing that one next week at Pittsburgh. But so this is my 4th interview of 5, so I'm really hoping that I'll get into one of those 5 schools, fingers crossed. But yeah, presuming I get in somewhere, I will make interview videos. One about my interview experience, so like which schools I went to, what I thought of them. If I'm allowed to give any insight on the interview, I will. If I'm not, I obviously won't. But so one for my experience, and then one will be about like actual advice and tips for you for interviewing, things I've learned, things people have told me that are helpful, things that maybe I didn't do that now I realize I was supposed to do, because there's a lot of those, and I think that's just a learning process and you get better as you interview. Like my first interview was definitely my worst one, but I'll get into that in the video. But I did ask my Instagram if there's anything else beyond that you guys wanted me to talk about, and I'm gonna look at those responses tonight, like before bed. This is like a bougie hotel. They gave me a warm cookie when I checked in, which is so sweet. I don't really know if this is like a, oh, it's just Cookie by Doubletree. It's not like a local thing, but it's cute. So that'll be my little snack after my pasta. I am very much in my element right now, about to watch some YouTube and eat my pasta, like all my favorite things. I'm trying to get the app pulled up so I can show you guys where I got the pasta from. I just got a penne with vodka sauce and it has like a sausage in it. It's my YouTube all ready to go, and they gave me this nice, lovely loaf of bread. I'm sure it would have been way better in person, warm and with like the little dipping oil, but I'm still here for it. I ordered from this place, Massimo's, and I know it's expensive, but I used Brooke's code to get $7 off. Just finished up over here. I did the paperwork for tomorrow's interview, and I'm all ready to go down to the gym, literally wearing all black. And then I have my clothes set out for after the interview. Just gonna wear this sweater and leggings. I brought this sweater to be like all cute today when I was supposed to be exploring the city and stuff, but it's already almost, well, basically it's 9 p.m. And I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, so I'm dead. But I really wanna get this workout in. I realized though, I have a move streak going. If you're like an Apple Watch person, it's basically like how many times you close your move calorie ring for the day, and mine's like over 30 something right now, which for me is really good. I just like broke the new record like a couple weeks ago. My record was like 25, so now it's over 30, and I don't want to lose it. But I was like, oh, well, there's no way I'm going to close it tomorrow, so I don't need to work out tonight. But I could close it tomorrow if I walk around enough or something. So fingers crossed that I can close it tomorrow and this workout isn't for nothing. But I mean, either way, it's good for me. So I'm gonna go work out and then shower and honestly go to bed. I'm so tired, and I slept like at like literally 9 p.m. for my OSU interview, and it felt amazing, and I think it really paid off. I wasn't tired at all, so I think I need to let my body do that tonight, and I should have like 5 solid hours to study tomorrow, so that's kind of gonna be the move for tomorrow after the interview is to study, because then I just have one other day to study, and I'm gonna be in class like 5 hours on Wednesday, so I really don't have much time to study. And this exam for histology is just, the class is so stinking hard. It's brutal, honestly. So it's just challenging, so we'll see how I do. But anyways, I'm gonna go work out for probably 20-25 minutes max, just elliptical really quick, and then come back and shower and get into bed, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is reasonably early. Yeah, it's reasonably early at 7:15. I realized, because it's my first time like solo traveling for the out-of-state interviews. I went to OSU with my mom, and then my dad's coming to Pitt with me. But I realized that being here alone gives me a lot more trouble sleeping, just because I had trouble falling asleep. Not because I was alone, but I had trouble falling asleep because I was all excited. I don't know, I get that like Christmas Eve feeling before interviews. Like I'm just so excited and like happy to be here, and like excited to hopefully be a dentist and to hopefully get excited and to hopefully get accepted, like all that. So it's hard for me to fall asleep because I'm like, I can't wait for tomorrow. And then it's hard for me to stay asleep because I keep waking up thinking that I'm gonna oversleep past my alarm and miss the interview, which is scary. So like I guess it's better that I have trouble sleeping and I wake up early than the opposite, literally oversleeping. But ideally I would just sleep until I was supposed to. I was supposed to sleep till 7, but I kept waking up from like 5:30 to 7, like all the time. But now I'm up and I just finished my makeup. I just do very light makeup, very simple. And then I'm going to get dressed, and yeah, then I'm gonna be ready. I'm ready again super early because I woke up earlier than I needed to, but I think it'll be good. I'll be able to do some more research on the school until I have to leave. So I'm all ready. I have my suit jacket out, and then the bag that I take is all ready to go. My suitcase is essentially all packed. And I'm hoping to go down to the lobby probably at 7:45. I know that's super early. Well, you probably don't know or care what I do, but I'm like ready, so I don't like sitting around. But I'm gonna eat. These are like one of my favorite little breakfasts. They're just the kind protein like breakfast bars. They're so filling, which is really nice, and they're not that many calories. I think they're like 150. Oh, 220, just kidding. But that's not that bad for like how good they are. And then this banana looks gross, but it's totally fine. So I'm gonna eat this, both of those, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth, and then I'll pretty much be ready. While I'm eating that, I'm gonna be looking at some more stuff on Tufts. I feel pretty confident that I know like what I would answer, like why do you want to go here? What do you like about the school? So I should be fine, but we'll see. I'm really excited to see the school and everything, and I did get asked one question that I'll answer really quick. On my Instagram, I just got asked like, when do you go to the interviews? Do you stay overnight? Stuff like that. So if it's out of state, I always stay overnight, slash if it was not drivable from my school or from my parents' home, I would stay overnight somewhere. But both of the in-state schools are really close to where my parents live, so I didn't have to get hotels for those. And then the out-of-state ones, I did get hotels, and I'm getting there a full day before. Not like 24 hours, I'm not getting there like at 8 a.m. the day before, but like a full nice chunk of time before, because as you saw, flights can commonly get delayed, especially in the winter, which is when a lot of people have their interviews. They can get delayed up to like 4 hours, and mine was like 3.5. So you really want to plan to get in maybe around like 6 p.m. at the latest, I think, the day before, if you have the ability to do so. In case you're delayed, then you're only getting in at like 10, and you're not going to be getting in at 3 in the morning or something and really messing up your sleep schedule, because the interviews all start early in the morning. More about breakfast. So some interviews do give you breakfast, and they mention that in the email, but Tufts didn't mention it, so I'm just gonna eat now just to be safe. I have also heard that the lunch is pretty quick because you interview right after that, so I want to make sure that I am well fed so that I don't feel sick or anything. So I'm gonna eat now, and this will probably be the last time I check in with you guys. Maybe one more shot when I'm heading out the door, but after that I will see you when I'm exploring after. The weather looks like it should pick up around like 3 or 4, and I'm supposed to be done around 2, so hopefully I can kind of make that work for me and do some fun stuff. I have a couple places I want to go, a coffee shop to do work at and a place to eat.
How could you say this every time.
So it's snowy but reasonably empty, so I'm gonna take this second to update you guys. I just finished my interview at around 2. It's like 3:30 right now. I got some food. I was trying to go to this really cute restaurant called By Chloe, but I couldn't find it. It's like a chain in most like big cities, super like trendy, vegan, good tasting food, but I couldn't find it. So I went to a Indian place, and I'm gonna go to a little coffee shop and get some work done.
This is the new world, you told me lightly. Oh, and how could it end? Let it fall in my lifetime. I don't really like that. I don't really like that. And how can you paint all the colors of my life? And I don't really like that.
Moved to a remote location in the airport where no one is because it's 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday and no one's flying anywhere, especially me because my flight got delayed an hour and a half and the people don't even know why it's delayed, so that's kind of funny, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I'm being patient and I'm getting a lot done. I have 2 slide like lectures left for histology to put on the Quizlet, but then I have to learn the whole Quizlet, so that's a tomorrow problem, I guess. But I'm gonna hopefully finish the Quizlet before the plane takes off, to be honest. But I took like an hour and a half break to do some editing because that kind of wakes me up and gets me re-energized and feeling creative and stuff. So I was editing the Portland vlog. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm really proud of how it's turning out, so I'm sure the end product is gonna be awesome. But I'll put that up here in the cards and in the description. If you want to see my family trip to Portland, it was the best time. And it's so beautiful. I love mountains and hiking and all of that. But anyways, so my flight's delayed. I just thought I'd update you guys with that. I didn't get to walk around much because it was snowing a ton and cold and, you know, don't want to explore the city like in that circumstance. But you guys saw my coffee shop and everything. And overall, good trip. Tufts is so beautiful. The school is insane. I'll put in a couple pictures here that I took while I was there. Yeah, they're just like the views are crazy. Like the sim lab is on the 15th floor with floor to ceiling window views, so it's like bonkers, honestly, how pretty it is. But yeah, so we'll hear back December 2nd from them as well. You're either waitlisted or accepted just based on your interview score. They said they accept about 75% of the people they interview, which is way higher than most schools. They only interview like 10% of applicants, so I feel very lucky to have gotten that opportunity. Go more into detail about my experience there, what I thought of the school, all that kind of stuff in my interview video, but I'm gonna end off this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.
I can't remember yesterday.